What sort of positives can you take out of last Saturday's game into the game you're about to travel away to Motherwell this week?
We very quickly were able to hit a tempo that I believe would cause people problems on and off the ball. Some of the one-touch passing in the busy areas was excellent. Some of the understanding between the group higher up the pitch was good. I thought we worked to overloads in the areas of the pitch that we had a numerical advantage. We worked very well and came out of it and showed good qualities by getting into the front men. We got good support to Shanklin, which he needs to create chances. I think the general work rate was excellent. They ran their socks off. I think certainly the first half and the first 15 minutes of the second half, we showed all the qualities that's going to be needed. And then got a wee bit disappointed and come off the plan a wee bit for a little spell, which happens sometimes when you're trying to build a group towards how you want it to play. But I was pleased with them that they found their way again with the last sort of 15-20 minutes and became a real force again. And we're probably unlucky maybe not to get a wee bit of fortunate sometimes that you need in front of goal and to get us that next goal. So all the time moving forward, we'll keep trying to make it better all the time, and with fitness levels they get sharper and quicker, and we're bringing a style of playing that I think suits the group. So we'll keep working on that every day in training. So we're enjoying doing that, and then we'll comb over the last performance and try and make it better as we go along.
Lewis Nielsen and Logan Chalmers were involved on Saturday. Both played their part. How encouraging is it to have these young players at your disposal at this early stage of their careers?
I've said to you all, and I meant it, I'm really excited about the young talent that we have here. I love working with the young talent, and I feel it's my responsibility at times to be a wee bit selfless. As long as I protect Dundee United and I'm trying to develop a player to still trying to win games of football for Dundee United, I think I'll be allowed to do that. But I think that Nielsen was ready to come in and make an impact and help Dundee United to win a game. So not just because of his age, I believe the opportunity was there for him to come in and play for us. Same with Logan Chalmers. And there's more, but they're the two that obviously came in and did the business for us there. I had a meeting with the young players today and I told all of them the same. The club heavily invests in its academy here. It has a rich history of producing its own players. And I want to continue that here. If I get the opportunity to breed our own, if you like, help them grow into the culture and what the asks are of being a Dundee United player, I'm sure that everybody will be delighted that we look to that recruitment place for our own players. So we have many more. So when the opportunity is there, and I believe it helps Dundee United win games, that's the important thing. It has to help Dundee United win games. I won't just put them into for people to say, look, Micky Mellon plays young players. No, if I believe it helps us to win games and it helps Dundee United to be a better team either in the short term or the long term, which these boys probably need time to fulfil their potentials in, Neil, I'll continue to do that and I'll have no worries about doing that. And on my head, be it if I get any decisions wrong, but I'll back the young boys and help them in the progression as young players. I want to help the young Scottish players become a force at such a good club anyway.
Motherwell in the past couple of seasons have played a different game when they've played at Fir Park to when they've been on the road. Do you expect to see something different on Saturday from them to what you saw on Monday?
No, I think that they'll have a way of playing that they will be determined that they're going to try and win games with. I think it became very clear what that is, and every credit to them for that. They're obviously an established group. They've been together for a while now, so that's an ongoing thing for them. So we know that there's talent in their group and they can cause us problems if we don't make our players aware of it or they don't know about it. But there's talent in our group as well. So I'm sure that they've done their homework on us and know that we've got some talented players that can cause them damage as well. So it makes for a fantastic afternoon of football and one that we're really looking forward to.
And from Dundee United's point of view, do we expect to see the same sort of gameplay from Dundee United when they travel away at Motherwell?
Well, we'll always stick to the principles of how we play. So that's for sure. That's always what you'll see. We'll always try and play to certain principles, which we coach every day in training. Whether or not that is the same personnel in it every week or the same shape, that will be something for us to decide if it thinks that it gives us a better chance of winning. That's for sure. But it'll always be the same principles. It'll always be trying to play with the right spirit and determination and desire all the time. Because listen, I'm probably biased, but I know a fantastic club Dundee United is, and what the type of player we need and what he'll be expected to do in order to play for us. So we'll keep it that way. So done at Motherwell, yeah, we will be trying to hit their levels again.
Playing at the moment, obviously, is completely different to probably most of what you've experienced in your time at Dundee United, with obviously no fans or anything involved or anything there. How difficult has that been to adjust to, and the pre-season friendlies and again against St Johnstone last week?
Yeah, it has been tough to try and change your mentality from, the difference from the preseason friendlies to now it's league play, but there's still no fans and there's still the same kind of setup and everything. So you have to continue to switch on. But I think, we do a good job of putting the pressure on ourselves with or without the fans, and trying to put our best performances forward. And the gaffers obviously played into that with us.
Does that make away fixtures perhaps not quite as difficult as they might be if the fans were there?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit, maybe it takes that pressure off of you from hearing the away fans and everything, but it's still a different, mindset and maybe a different routine on the day going away to another stadium. So there's some things that still play into it, but, for us, we just get on with it and just keep playing as normal.
How different have things been? I've heard what you've said about with the new manager coming in, but with the current restrictions that are in place, how difficult has that been to adjust to, and what differences have there been in the build-up to the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we saw it in the beginning. It was a bit strange with just working in small groups when we first came back in training and preseason. And I think we've adjusted to it well. The club's done well, just try and keep it as normal as possible. And now we're back over to St Andrews, and it's been good, and back on the training pitches. So you're getting a little bit closer to normal routine and everything. But there has been some changes, and obviously with the testing and trying to do everything right and off the pitch as well, so we can keep going and not have to shut down at all. So you constantly have that in the back of your mind, but I think we're all just glad to be back at it.
You've had your first step up to the Premier League last week, and obviously it's something that's different to what you've experienced before at your time at Dundee United. How did you find that?
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit different. We saw glimpses of it last year where we played Hibs in the Cup and everything. So we know that's going to be a step up, a quicker play. And, technically wise, teams are going to be better on the ball and everything. So we might have to work without it in some games for longer periods of time. So I think we're adjusting to that and just working on those things in training and need to be good on the ball when we have it.
From a personal point of view, Ian, do you think the step up to the Premier League could help you, obviously, with possibility and international recognition?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I've been asked it before about that, and that's obviously always been a goal of mine. But I think that, step up in a league and playing with better players and against better teams obviously will help us improve as well. And yeah, of course, I'm going to try and do the best I can to try and put myself in a good position to be looked at.